Good morning, this is Howie, and this is the weekend edition. As always, I'm here to help you win with money, and I will summarize this week's activity. The market is, NASDAQ is at an all-time high, S&P and Dow are pretty close. Well, earnings were pretty decent, and we are in the middle of earnings season, so next week has a lot of earnings. So what I'm going to do today is just go straight to copying in the data from my transaction. I didn't do a lot of trades yesterday. There was something that happened on my video that didn't record the other day, but I did paste in all my transaction from the 21st. So I'm not going to show that again, but I will paste the data here. Let me get that in there. And for this one, I just have to copy these rows here. And I don't think there's anything else I need to copy. I believe I already have that Intel listed on the 21st, which I do because I see it right here. Let's just paste. Let me massage this real quick for you. I fixed the columns here, and this is what it looks like. I did try to play KSU. That one did move up after earnings on Friday. Here's KSU. You can see that it went up to 223, which was really bad for me. But the good thing is it went back down to 217. Then it made a little run up and it went back down to 217, 218. Now what I am playing is that was the earnings. And on earnings, this stock moved up. And what I needed to do is sort of level out. As you can see, what I needed to do is something like that. I needed to level out so I can get my money back out and play the next earnings. And back to here, I'm only in danger when KSU is near 227. So I need time to go by, or I need the stock to just sort of flatten out, and then I can get out of this trade and I can close it. So you can see I did this one for $392, but I'm willing to pay to get out. If I only held it for 1, 2, or 3 days, or whatever it may be, even a 30% gain would have been fine, or 30% of the max gain or the max profit, because it's the time that you care about. Along the same lines, I did the same thing with Intel. Now, Intel was a little bit harder because it did test. Intel is dropping, and it was $62. And here you go here. And it did drop almost $6 or 10%. Now I'm still safe, but the problem is the same issue. Is I collected 39 cents per contract, and at one point I was going to close it for 22 cents, but as the day went on Friday, you see how it dipped? It was only about 22, 23 cents in the morning here. Then down here, it cost me about 37 or 38 cents to close the contract, which made no sense because that means I would make no profit if you minus all the commissions. So for those, I have to play it just a little bit longer, maybe a few more days, and we'll see what happens. I would like to get into other stuff. Microsoft releasing earnings, some other ones are releasing earnings, and I like to do something similar, test it out, see if I can play the earning IV crush properly. I did roll my cash secure put again. I mean, it didn't really matter if I rolled it or not. I'm just adding more time to it. But I like what I'm collecting. I'm collecting $74 for 2 contracts, and each one is $19.50, which means less than $4,000. If you do the math, that's $3,900. But I'm collecting 74 for that additional week. And if you divide the cash required, I said it was that much, so you can see the rate of return. If you do this, whoops, I hit the wrong button, but you can see the math. I'm collecting an extra 1.9% gain by adding 1 extra week. So I'm logging these things in. You don't have to play it close to the expiration. I'm not complaining. Most people can't even earn 2% a year on their high yield saving account. So I'm going to leave my cash locked up into Rocket. At some point, if Rocket looked like a good deal and I'm actually wanting to own the shares, I'm okay with letting this put get put to me, where I can get the shares and then I can start the wheel. But for now, I'm okay with the premiums are high enough where I'm happy with the cash. So let's save this. Go to the top and let's pivot the data and see what we get for this week. That's what we care about. I'm going to hit the refresh button here. And that is my number for today or Friday. This is the negative because I put some new trades on and I am going long and I'm doing the lemonade trade again. For some of you who know, I rode lemonade from $75 all the way up to about $180, but because I was doing a debit spread, I really didn't make that much. I made $2,800 but I could have made more. I could have made $4,000, $5,000, $6,000 if I didn't do a spread. So I am playing it again, short-term play, and I am playing Airbnb for short-term play. Let's see what these numbers look like now. I'm going to go to the next. Let's hit this refresh button. And that's my official number for so far for this month. Go in here, paste it here. I'm going to paste it here, change the color. Now this is officially green because the week has ended. The data is not going to change. Let's just plug these in. We did 32 trades this week, bringing me to 106. And that's the numbers for this week. So my average is dropping, but I explained that in previous videos. And as I said before, if I can keep the profit between this range here, between a $10 or $15 range, I will make $15,000 or $22,000. With that being said, I'm done for today. To summarize, this week was okay. Don't let the numbers, again, sometimes weekly numbers don't matter. Let's just keep on tracking it. As the weeks go on and the months go on, you can sort of see how the data will show itself. And if you see these numbers, they're going to be less volatile as we have more data each week. So I'm going to track it all down here as we do more trades, as we move closer to my 1,500 trades per year for this year. Please hit the like, subscribe, comment below. Let me see what you're doing. Are you doing a similar challenge? How are you doing with options? I know a lot of people are having great success this year and even last year. But remember, the key is try to consistently make money. I know some people are not making money. They're still learning. They're having a hard time. You don't have to take a lot of risks. You can manage it by taking some safer or conservative bets. With that being said, let's do this together. Let's do this $1 at a time and have a profitable day.